Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your July 2017 tarot reading. I'm Gemstonetarot. This is a love and general with the energies for July for Sun, Moon and Rising Sagittarians. There's one card out, Sag. Today we are joined by the lovely Valentine, who is behind me, having a good old wash. Let's hope she keeps it decent. She doesn't normally. Anything could happen, Sag. Anything could happen here. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to do 9 cards. I'm using the Mythic Tarot to start off with, Sagittarius. Don't forget also to check out your Moon and Rising across the signs, because all 12 videos will be up in the next 2 or 3 hours. I think I will have finished. It's been a long weekend, Sag. I've got my coffee on the floor waiting. Okay, let's have a look. Thanks, Sagittarius, as well for liking, sharing and subscribing my videos, and also for watching the daily and the weekly videos. Two just popped out then. If you want a private reading, Sag, you can book in the description box below. Or you can visit my website, gemstonetarot.com. Cool. Let's have a look for you, Sagittarius. Hey, Maheen, how are you? Ooh, I see. Wow, definitely, Sag. Check out your Moon and Rising, because this is quite similar to another reading. And I actually used a different deck for the other reading. Yeah, there's a cat. Little Valentine. I wish you could hear the sound better, because Valentine was doing a massive purr a minute ago. Very interesting, Sagittarius. King of Pentacles. Now I don't know if he really was in the reverse or not, because he kind of flipped, but hey. 2 of Swords. The 8 of Cups. The Hanged Man. This really is similar to another reading. Could be Virgo, you'll have to have a look. Hierophant. Both major arcana, these guys. 9 of Pentacles, the lovely Conchita from Eurovision here in the garden. 2 of Pentacles reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed. And this King of Wands. And my coffee. Cat's just rearranging herself there. Okay, so Sagittarius, July. Okay, I can see now. This is the general part of the reading. I will do some love cards in a minute. Some of you are really stuck in a situation where you can't decide which way to go. You've got the Hanged Man, Major Arcana, and I feel this is you at a crossroads. Hanged Man is often in fable and fairy tale and in tarot pictured at a crossroads. I feel like you don't quite know which way to make your move, because you're not completely in control of all the facts. You're not even aware of all the facts. Here we got this 2 of Swords. Can you see here the person isn't even looking, and things have reached like an impasse. You can't move one way or the other. For a lot of Sagittarians, I can see this is to do with a love thing. I want to sing that song, It's a Love Thing, but I won't. Now, 9 of Pentacles, Conchita, single happy person card, Sagittarius. A lot of the time you feel like this, and I feel like you kind of want to be on your own. This is for those that it is a love reading for. Feel like you want to be on your own, you're happy, things are growing, you can make your own money, you're self-sufficient. You want the freedom, you know. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, planet of expansion, freedom, huge fun-loving, freedom-loving sign. But then there is a pull to somebody. There's like a magnetic draw to somebody, which may not particularly be healthy, or maybe it will, I don't know, because we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Now the Eight of Cups, Saturn in Pisces, this is Saturn, the taskmaster, quite nothing like what you're like, Sagittarius, nothing like Jupiter, in fact quite the opposite. This is Saturn working away in Pisces, making people draw lines about emotional things, making people do what's in their better interest, thinking with the head rather than the heart. It usually keeps us away from difficult people and situations and toxic situations. And when you get the Eight of Cups, it means that you've walked away. When you get it in reverse, especially next to the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse, for a lot of Sagittarians this month, there is a drama playing out with toing and froing to do with a love interest, or it could be to do with a job that you thought you loved, or a passion project that you can't make your mind up on. You're toing and froing. I'm more inclined though, Sagittarius, to think that it is about relationships more. It won't be for everyone, but for some people it certainly is. In the middle here, Sag, we've got the Hierophant. This is Chiron in his cave. It can represent dealing with a Taurus, because Chiron and the Hierophant is the Taurus card. When Chiron takes you into the cave, as it were, there's a light, and he's got his kind of scroll. Chiron is all about helping you to find your own personal philosophy. Sagittarius is all about personal philosophy and philosophy in general. If you think about the kind of mindset, when you're doing philosophy, you have a big, wide, expansive mind. That's what Sagittarius is all about. Freedom. Freedom of thought, freedom of movement. Somehow, Sag, you're kind of being restricted. Now, it could be a job. It could be a job that totally doesn't suit, where you are micromanaged by quite heavy-handed management. Got the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is much more your bag. Fire sign, fiery, charismatic, exciting, you know, a bit more like you. But the King of Pentacles is much more of the accountant. He holds this pentacle. He's quite sensible. It may be someone making you dot the I's and cross the T's so much at work that you just cannot bear it, and you literally sit there thinking, I cannot go in on Monday and this is Sunday night. And when you're there, you've got itchy feet to get away. Now, it can be the same, but in a relationship scenario, you could have itchy feet to get away. You could be seeing this Nine of Pentacles and it could be looking quite golden for you, Sag. You could be thinking, you're not really in love with the person like you were. It's not. When you get the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's something that started off well, but it's tipped. You know, that balance can tip for either party at any time, for any reason. You don't have to know why. And do you know what, Sagittarius? You don't know why. With this Two of Swords, some of the cards depict a blindfold because the person literally doesn't know why. And you're thinking, why can't I move forward? Why can't I make a decision? Why can't I control it? Because here we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone in control, particularly if it is a work situation. Why can't I just knuckle down? I mean, this is the workhorse. He just gets on with it and makes the stuff. He's the artisan. He's knocking out jewellery on here. He just keeps going. But you have got wanderlust. Now, that's either wanderlust in a relationship or wanderlust in a job. Just the need, I bet actually, that you're thinking about travel as well. I just get that. Got big old jumbo jet and some kind of exotic places. Sagittarius is about travel. You love travel. You love change. You love new things. That might be on your mind. That's just like a channeled thing coming in. Either way, Don't compromise, Sag. Don't compromise on how you feel and what you want and how you want to live. The Hierophant is all about living how you want to live, not following the rules. I mean, Sagittarius, you know, you don't even know there is a rule book, which I think is the greatest thing about Sagittarius. They're here to inspire everybody else to kind of sack the 9 to 5 and go off and do something less boring instead, as they used to say on a TV programme in Britain. Leave me a comment if anyone recognises where that's from, because that would be hilarious. I'm going to have a look at Heart of the Fairy Oracle for you, Sag. Do you know what? Ooh! Yay! One card just shot out. It's one of the best cards. You get the Queen of Laughter. This is you. This is where you need to be. Now, what's his name? Joseph Campbell. Follow your bliss. I get that so strongly for you, Sagittarius. Follow your bliss. Look at that as well. You get Pan. These are the two gorgeous young sprites. Pan and the Queen of Laughter. They're both launching off something, particularly Pan. Peter Pan refused to grow up. Now, to grow up just means to get worried, to have responsibility, to be weighed down by things, to be so weighed down by all the people that have added to your philosophy that you hardly even know who you are anymore. So whatever this situation is, Sagittarius, you are caught. You've got this Hanged Man. For one reason or another, you can't quite yet make a move. I can tell you though, when I think you might, we have full moon in Capricorn on the 9th. This is going to be a time when cats leap out of bags. Don't they, Valentine? She ain't leaping out of anything, is she? Cats leap out of bags. Truths are told. Sagittarius are good at acquiring the truth. They don't fight for it. They don't needle for it like Scorpios do or Geminis do. Sagittarius welcomes it with open arms, and it tends to come to them like most things do. We then have a new moon in Leo on the 23rd of July. That is the time when things can actually change. When the apple cart gets upset by the full moon in Capricorn on the 9th, this will upset things, this will show things, this will root around, but then new moon in Leo on the 23rd. Ooh. Ooh. New moon in Leo on the 23rd is the time when you can then quite spontaneously and Leo-likely put things back, but in a different way. You don't have to adhere to those old rules because most of them will have been just blown away. Now, Sagittarius. This is a really cool card. I'm having to look at this for a minute. Yeah, you get message in a bottle. It's like a really old-fashioned telephone inside this bottle. And we know this concept. This is a kind of Robinson Crusoe vibe, which I love for you. Do you know, just then we were talking about exotic countries and travel and being overseas and going somewhere. I feel there might be an offer. I don't know what it will be. It could be from a person, to do with a relationship, or to do with career, job, opportunities, to do with being overseas, whatever overseas means to you. Message in a bottle, obviously these days more like email on a computer than message in a bottle, literally. Although wouldn't it be cool if we still did messages in a bottle? I might do, do you know what? I might actually do one. I'm quite near the sea. Why not? You may get something as weird as, you know how occasionally stuff pops up on Facebook, you know, and you see it and you think, ooh, I could do that. Or on Twitter, just an opportunity to go overseas. And this may involve leaving a relationship to go, or leaving what could be quite a secure job. But it's time to follow your bliss, Sagittarius. That's the most important message of the general reading. Let's have a look at your love cards. Moving on to a different tarot, I'm using the Rider-Waite for the love section. Sounds like a DJ set. And now it's time for the love section. Oh, for all you lovers out there. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Love life for Sagittarius. Ooh, it's you. July 2017. Ooh. That one. See what we've got with these 6. That card has come up loads. Okay, we'll have 3 more, Sag, I think. If it's going to be like that. Has to be you, as Harry Met Sally said. Okay. Oh! Okay. As my mum would say, Sagittarius, it's a curate's egg. It's good in parts. You got the King of Pentacles. This card, check your moon and rising, Sag, because the King of Pentacles, well, it came up in the top of your general reading, and it's come up in loads of people's readings, loads. It's in the same position as it was in the general reading just now. So that's one to watch. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Emperor in reverse. Major Arcana. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. What's going on with your love life, Sagittarius? 3 of Swords in the reverse. We like that in the reverse. 6 of Wands in the reverse. We prefer that to be upright. Justice. Major Arcana. 3 of Cups. Tickety-boo. Major Arcana, the Hierophant. He doesn't look like the same one in the other pack, which is Chiron in the cave, but it's the same. Interesting. That and the King of Pentacles has come up twice. 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeehaw. So Sagittarius. This is for the women Sagittarians, simply because we've got an Emperor. And the Emperor for me is a distinctly masculine card. Some of you are dealing with someone who's been domineering and difficult and stubborn and exhausting and draining. When you get the Emperor in reverse, because he kind of represents Aries. And on a good day, Aries are leaders. They are bombastic, you know, they're exciting. On a bad day, though, the Emperor reversed, he can be a right piece of work sometimes. Some of you Saggies have been dragged down by somebody like this. I still think as well, this could still be in a work situation. You may be involved with somebody at work, but because this Hierophant, Justice, Emperor, speaks to me of the legal system, working for an authority, working for the courts, working for the police, working for teaching, anything with a hierarchy and a structure. And I think it's really reached the end of its line for you. Also, this King of Pentacles, very similar to the Emperor. This is an earth sign person, someone who's a bit stuffy for you, someone who is a bean counter. Do you know what I mean? He's always counting his gold. That doesn't attract you, Sagittarius. You'd buy a one-way round the world ticket if you had enough gold. Not sit there and count it. You know, life is for living for you, Sag. And also we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is your sort of material setup. It could be you really want to move again. You want to move out if you're living with somebody maybe. You want to break. some kind of bind with somebody. It could be to do with an ex as well, getting rid of an ex who's not quite gone. Because this Three of Swords is a previous heartache, which hasn't got the strength of hold on you anymore because it's in the reverse. But you want your freedom back. You want to go. You want to do this, and this is my drinks after work card. This is my party card. The going out with friends, being sociable, getting out there, travelling. Chink, you know, cheers. Cheers, Sagittarius. This is what you need to do. This Hierophant, to me, I feel, and the Emperor in reverse, and that stuffy King of Pentacles, I feel they're really holding you back. If it's a relationship, it might be holding you back. You might long for some sexy new freedom. It's not working for you, this situation. Six of Wands in reverse. Not quite working. You got the Five of Swords in reverse as well, with the Three of Swords in reverse. It has at the heart of it, you may hurt somebody else because you don't want to be with them and they're holding on to your leg as you're trying to go out of the door. Either way, Sag, you have to follow your bliss and no one else's. I'm just doing another Heart of the Fairy Oracle for you for love life. It's you. Yeah. yeah. Remembrance. Some of you are in a relationship where you're still trading on what has been and not what is, and what is not what you want. Some of you cannot get this ex out of your mind, but you know there's nothing to be had from being with them, because when you were with them, they did break your heart on a frequent basis. You did also argue, and both of you had the need to win, but neither of you could. These feelings, when you get the remembrance, are more about nostalgia than living in the moment. And Sag, you're about living in the moment. You're about the here and now. So you may get feelings, particularly around the time of the full moon, about an ex. Ride them out, Sagittarius. Ride them out. Can I just say, at that time, lock your phone in a drawer, particularly if you're going to go out with your friends, Three of Cups, and have a drink. We all know what happens at midnight when the old texty gets going. Don't go there, Sag. Don't go there. I might put that as your headline for the video. Sagittarius, July 2017. No drunk texting, please. Yeah. Wow, and there it is. There it is. Betrayal. This is Chuck Spezzano's love cards. This is the Three of Swords. There has been in the past some kind of betrayal, and you're in a remembrance of it around the time of the full moon. Remember it for what it was, not what it could have been or could be. You also get the sensuality card, and I feel this is for living in the now. I feel like if you want to go out with your friends and have some drinks and catch someone's eye and flirt and like get your glad rags on and get out. See, I'm out. I'm already at the disco. I'm with you, Sagittarius. Get out there. You've got that going on. You've got the whole, you know, you're on the dance floor. Do it. Take your mind off it. Live in the now. Party, dance, sing, enjoy, and you get letting go. Sag, let them sail off in their really quite inadequate and small rowing boat with the dolphins next to them. Let them go. Because look, guess what? The thing I like most about this card, one person goes off in the boat, there's another waiting at the harbour. Nice. Let's have a healing with the Angels Oracle card, Sagittarius. This is actually, I like this reading for you. Back to where you belong, Sag. Back to where you belong, in your bliss and in the now. I really like this reading for you. Get on. Keep a sense of enchantment. That's what keeps you going. Keep interested in the universe, what makes it tick, and where you want to go next, Sagittarius. Nice. Do hit the like button if you like the video, and also do subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want a private reading, Sagittarius, you can book me in the description box below or visit my website, gemstonetarot.com. Don't forget also to watch your moon and your rising, and also my weekly, which came out a couple of days ago from Saturday to Saturday, timestamped so you can find your sun, moon and your rising. And I'll see you for my daily videos every day as well. Okay, bye.